in 5th grade. Teacher asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? To the entire classroom. And, firefighter. It's like, big round of applause. Want to be a teacher. The teacher is so honored. You want to be me? Oh, you're such a good person. I wrote rich. That's all I said. I want to be rich. They were like, you shallow, like that's how I was viewed. And it was like, I think I've always wanted to be rich because I thought that everything that came alongside of it would be good for me and my family. I don't want to go into a store and have to put something that's $30 on layaway, like what my mom had to do. I wanted to change the trajectory of my family tree. That was my entire mission.
Not long after that 5th grade assignment, Pat started his first business.
So there was this grape juice, and it was like 50 cents. Obviously, we were not in a position for me to ask for an extra 50 cents for everyday lunch, but I wanted these grape juices. So I had to figure out a way to get the grape juices.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine's mom smoked, and there was 3/4 of a cigarette left in an ashtray. So I snagged that thing. Then I knew that our town, a lot of the kids in high school smoked, so obviously now I got something.
So you could sell butts?
3/4 of one. I told him it was a fool. It was pretty big. I went down the street, a lot of kids outside, and I was like, hey, I got a cig, 50 cents. Kid expel me, like kick me out, send me to...
Like juvie?
Yeah, they were like really trying to put me in a bad spot. My mom came up, and I'll never forget it, and she like fought for me in there. And she was like, don't we think like there's a little bit of a positive in here? Like at least some sort of entrepreneurial, and she like went to bat for me. And I'll never forget that because it was like one of the coolest things that has ever happened. Because that's like, my life goes a completely different direction there if I get into
Yeah.
But my mom like never backed down. So I think like I get that from her. And then my dad said, you can do anything you want if you work hard enough. And he like pounded that into my head my whole life. So I think if you piece those two together, plus with like wrestling coming in there, you can kind of figure out who I am as a person.
Guided by his parents and his desire for financial security, Pat became an accomplished high school athlete, earning a football scholarship to West Virginia University. So how did you become such a talented punter?
I worked at it. I had to work at it. I had no idea how to punt. I was supposed to be a professional soccer player. 50 times the amount of schools looking at me for soccer than they did for football. I was supposed to be a professional soccer player.
So then why did you change?
If you want to be rich playing soccer.
You got to live in Europe?
That is. And I'm American, baby. Yeah.
The footage opens with our Titu's Family Yusters superhero group being brought onto a talk show. It is established that the Fantastic Four have been around for a good while in this alternate universe of the MCU and are beloved by their society. Sue Storm, Vanessa Kirby, and Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal, arrive late to dinner with Johnny Storm, Joseph Quinn, and Ben Grimm, Ebon Moss-Bacharach. But to make up for it, she announces that she is pregnant. Johnny congratulates the couple, saying Sue will make a great mom and joking